Hey everyone, in this video, we're going to talk about how you can get business credit and business financing. This is going to be a blueprint of how actually one of our partners, one of our clients was able to get up to $1 million in business credit and financing. So not just credit cards, but other business financing as well, combined to a total of $1 million. And don't worry, this is not going to be just slides. I'm going to show you proof of the testimonials, the case studies, and all of that. There's going to be proof in this video. So definitely watch this entire video to get all of that information, because it's not going to be just slides. I'm going to show you some different things in our software and more. So if you want to get all of the information on the steps that you need to take in order to be able to secure business credit and financing, make sure that you watch this entire video. Also, share this video with someone who is starting a business, who already has a business that needs to get funding. Share this video with them, because this is going to be very important information. Also, if you want to see more content about business and all things finance when it comes to credit, as well as making some money online and more, make sure that you subscribe to this channel, hit the bell icon to receive notifications on when I release new videos. And also comment down below at any point in this video if you have any questions, and I'll try my best to answer your questions down in the comment section below. All right, so here's a little bit about me. It's not going to be too long, so I don't want to bore you. So I have been a full-time entrepreneur for 8 years. I've helped 100+ business owners get loans and lines of credit, as well as other types of financing for their business. I've also taught thousands of business owners how to get loans and credit online, as well as taught thousands of people how to make extra money online as well. That is what I did before I got into the finance space, so I know both industries. I've also helped tons of business owners generate leads online, as well as teach social media marketing. So what we will cover today, we're going to talk about how you can immediately get credit for your business. We're going to talk about a few sources that you can go to today to get credit for your business, even if you just started your business. So stay tuned for that. Also, we're going to talk about how you can access loans as soon as possible. So we're going to pretty much tell you what you need to do to get credit and loans in this video. Like, we're going to give you all of the steps, or I'm going to give you all of the steps on what you need to do and the process and how it works. So most people fail trying to get money to grow their business. Most people try to get money from their bank when they need money. Most people don't know that business credit can be built without affecting their personal credit. Now, when I say most people try to get money from their bank when they need it, what I'm saying is most people just go directly to the bank without making sure they have all of their stuff together in order to get approved through the bank. So they don't make sure that their business is properly set up. They don't make sure that all of their information is matching with the Secretary of State, with the IRS, and all their information is matching online as well on the Google Maps listings that they have, as well as their websites. They don't have the same phone numbers and addresses matching everywhere. So when lenders go and do your application, a lot of times they have a system that automatically searches the web and automatically searches the Secretary of State documents or the database and the IRS database to see if your stuff is matching. And that's going to tell them whether you are a legit, credible business or not. Also, if you are going into an actual bank or an actual financial institution, a lot of the times they have underwriters, and those underwriters manually underwrite the business loan applications and the business credit card applications. So they manually go through and search your business on the Secretary of State and on with the IRS and see if your stuff matches. They go do research on you to see if you are legit. So this is a big reason why a lot of people get denied. And some people have a hard time understanding this, but this is important. You have to make sure that this is done first, or you will not get approved for anything if it's not done properly. So a lot of people do not understand the business credit building process, and they don't understand all of the steps that you have to take in order to get approved for stuff. Also, many entrepreneurs do not know that money is available based upon business strengths. So if you have great business revenue, there is money available based off of your revenue. Sometimes they will not even look at your personal credit, or if you have decent personal credit or even bad personal credit, but you have 20 plus K or 10 plus K revenue monthly, you can get funding from alternative lending sources. So this training is for you if you are looking for money to start or grow your business, if you want high limit credit cards or credit accounts that aren't linked to your personal credit, so you can get high limit credit accounts for your business that is strictly under your business credit only and is not linked to your personal credit. And you can also get, if you want to use a little bit of your personal credit, you can use your personal credit as well, but you have to know which accounts to get or which credit cards to get that's going to actually help you build the business credit and not report personal credit bureaus. Because if you get those type of business credit cards, like maybe the Capital One business credit cards, they will report to personal credit and business credit. So if you use up that Capital One business credit card, it's going to drop your personal credit as well, because utilization is a huge part of your personal credit score. So that could drop it a lot of points if you max that card out. So it's best to get business credit cards if you want to use your personal credit to help jumpstart everything, that are going to only report to the business credit reporting agency. Also, this training is for you if you want the easiest and fastest way to get the most money for your business. So if you're serious about this and you're excited about getting some funding for your business and knowing exactly what to do so that you can go out there and start running your business and start building a successful business, watch this entire training. So here's some examples of some business credit approvals. As you can see here, a ton of different results from a lot of people following these same steps that I'm about to tell you about in this training. So we all know what business credit is. Business credit is credit in your business's name. So with business credit, you can build your own credit profile for your business. It's going to have its own separate credit reports and scores. So once good credit is established, you can start to qualify for higher limits of credit. Once you start getting these accounts reporting, you can start getting more and more trade lines, more and more lines of credit reporting. And the thicker your credit profile is, just like with personal credit, the more you can get. And the more responsible you are with that credit, the more you can get. So when you are getting this credit, make sure that you are not maxing everything out. Make sure that you're making your payments on time so that you can get more and more credit. So whenever you really, really need it, you have it. When you start to get like 10 plus trade lines reporting, you can start to get vehicles and all that kind of stuff under your business name without even having to even use your personal credit. So why is business credit awesome? So one of the main reasons is, as you continue to grow your credit, the business reporting agencies recommend you with more and more credit, helping you get higher approvals on your business credit cards, loans, and lines of credit. So this is what a bad business credit score looks like. Sometimes you can even have this type of score even if you don't have anything reporting. This is the Experian Intella score. So if it's in the yellow, it's medium risk. If it's in the red, it's high risk. Now, if it's in the green up here, as you can see, that's good. That means low risk. And this is going to be what lenders look for when they want to approve you. Also, here is medium risk again. And as you can see here, credit limit recommendation. This is what the lenders see when they are approving you for credit. And this is what they kind of go off of when they want to give you a line of credit. Now, the IntelliScore Plus, that is from Experian. So the lenders that check Experian, in order to approve you for a credit card or a line of credit or anything like that, they're able to see what your recommendations are as far as a credit limit. So here's more examples of how the reports will look when it comes to, this is Experian showing all the different trade lines, your recent high limit, and then it shows the balance, and then your payment occurrences. So it shows how often you pay your stuff on time, and it does it by a percentage. So all the highly successful businesses in America have business credit, and they don't just have business credit cards from Chase and Bank of America and all of that. They have different lines of credit with different companies where they buy their products or where they get equipment from, and they don't have to risk their personal credit when they get these different lines of credit with these different companies to be able to run their business. So it's very important that you use your personal credit wisely when it comes to building business credit, but you want to take advantage of the fact that you can get a lot of stuff without even having to use your personal credit. So that's less personal risk on you. So here's Facebook. They have 40 trade lines, Dell 83, Microsoft 131, Apple 138 trade lines, Pilot Travel Centers 153, Publix 171. Now this was taken some time ago, so they could have more or they could have less than this. But Walmart has over 500 trade lines. Now, how do you think Walmart is getting all these products all the time? They're not using their revenue to do that. They're using credit. They're using trade lines from different vendors to buy their products before it even sells. This is how you run a business. You get your products and you use your lines of credit to keep your cash flow coming through, and you pay your stuff off when it's due after you've already made the money. So Mars Incorporated, 22 trade lines, Clean Slate, 8 trade lines. So how do you actually build business credit? This is the part that you want to know. So here's a case study real quick before I get into those steps. So I want you to know that this stuff actually really works because they followed these steps that I'm getting ready to tell you about, and they got results. They were able to get $96,000 in business credit cards after they followed these steps. So they went to their bank, they got denied, and then they got our business finance suite. They set up their business credibly. Like what I said in the beginning, they set it up the right way to make sure that everything was matching with the Secretary of State, the IRS, their EIN documents, their website, and all of that. Make sure that it was credible. Make sure they had a nice website and all of that, because these underwriters do look at that, especially when you go in the bank and do manual applications. They go and look up your business information. So keep that in mind. You have to make sure that this stuff is done first. You have to, or you're going to waste time getting denied. And if you already have a business set up, you've already filed for your EIN and your LLC and all of that, you got to go back and make sure that everything is set up correctly and that you're not using also your home address on those documents. You need to make sure that you're using a business address, and you can use a virtual address from Opus, Alliance, or any of those companies. Not iPostal though. Do not use iPostal because they will give you a pack and ship address. But use any of those companies, like I said before, Opus, Alliance, Regis, any one of those, and get a virtual address that is actually going to be linked to a real office building where you can sometimes go in to schedule office visits, meetings, and all of that. Anyways, they got an American Express also with no limit. And they said they started to get calls from different companies automatically that they didn't even apply for it. They were trying to give them money before they even applied. So this is the kind of stuff that happens when you do stuff the correct way and you follow these steps that I'm getting ready to tell you about. So number 1, set up your business credibly. We already talked about that. But lenders have a secret way of going to look at your information. And they also have unpublished approval standards that you must meet. If you meet these standards, you automatically get approved. If you don't meet the standards, they typically will deny you or say your application is going to be in review, and they'll manually review it, especially if you're doing an application online. And sometimes they manually review it because the system gets triggered because they are not able to match your information with their sources that they're trying to look up your information with. So you must set up your business credibly before getting any credit or financing. I cannot preach this enough because I had someone got frustrated with this business setup process and wanted to give up because they set up their business the wrong way. And we tried to tell her, you have to go fix these issues before you can apply for anything. So please pay attention to that. If you don't pay attention to anything else, you need to understand this. You're going to keep getting denied if your business is not set up properly. So you need to have your LLC. You need to have your business name set up in a way that is not linked to a high-risk industry. You can't have anything that has like credit in it or real estate in the name, or you could get denied because of the name will indicate you as being in a high-risk industry. So you want to use a general name a lot of the times, and you want to get your EIN set up and any licenses that you may need to operate legally, depending on what business that you have. Your state will let you know what licenses that you need to have. It is different for every state. And also make sure all your online listings have the same information as what you put on the application. So your 411 listing as well, you're going to need to have that because they look at that too. And make sure it's all congruent so everything looks good and credible. You need to have a professional email and website, no Gmail, no P.O. boxes, no home addresses. You can do home addresses sometimes, but we tell you not to do it because you don't really want people looking up where you live. Because if they do a business name search, they can automatically see your address and they can see where you live, depending on what state you are in. If you're in Delaware or Wyoming, you are protected from that. But if you're in other states, a lot of times they have your information on that Secretary of State website. So make sure you don't use your home address if you don't want nobody knowing where you live. And also lenders look up addresses as well. So if they see it's a home address, sometimes they may deny you. So that's why we say just get a virtual address. And make sure that your business phone number is listed with the 411. Make sure that it is a professional number. You can use Ring Central, Grasshopper. Do not use your personal cell phone number. Make sure that your fax number is listed as well if you have one. Okay, so step 2, you want to make sure your business credit reports are set up. So you want to get set up with the business credit reporting agencies by first seeing if your credit profile has already been like established. So sometimes they pre-populate your credit report, like with Experian. A lot of times they already, like, they do searches with the Secretary of State when people create businesses and stuff like that, and they kind of automatically create the profiles. But make sure that it's set up. If it's not set up, you can set it up with them, as well as DMB and Equifax. Those are the 3 main reporting agencies for business. Now, in order to see your credit reports, you want to do business credit reporting with NAV. And I do have a link down in the description for you to go directly to that to set everything up. You can get a free trade line with them. They'll boost your business reports by giving you a free trade line reporting to jumpstart everything when it comes to your business credit reports. So the link for that will be down in the description box below. Also, you can get your DUNS number with Dun & Bradstreet. You're going to need that because they use the DUNS number to generate your DMB scores, or your PAYDEX score is actually what it's called with DMB. And a lot of lenders use DMB to check your business credit reports and to see if you are lendable. So there's going to be a link down there in the description to sign up with them as well. And also, if it's already something established and something is wrong or inaccurate on those reports, you can fix that just like you can with personal credit reports. You can dispute that information as well with the business credit reporting agencies. All right, so here is the fun part. Step 3, this is where you get your initial credit. So this is how it's going to work. There are a few different ways you could do this. So you can get either initial trade lines with DNB. Their credit builder is sometimes it's on sale for $1,000. Sometimes it could be between $1,500 to $2,000, and they only will build your DNB credit reports. It's their DNB credit builder, and most of your trade lines can't even be added. So you definitely don't want to go this way. I'm going to show you some better ways. Another way is if you have good personal credit, you can actually secure up to $150,000 in unsecured, no doc, 0% financing, even if you are a startup. And this is where you go out to different banks who offer no doc financing with 0% interest for anywhere up to from 6 months up to 12 months. And sometimes they have it up to 18 months as an introductory offer for new customers to be able to get 0% interest on business credit cards. And sometimes we'll combine personal credit cards and business credit cards, and we'll stack them and give you both personal and business if you qualify. Or if you want to just get business credit cards, we'll just do that. But you have to make sure that your business is already set up the right way so that we can go in and get those approvals for you, because we already have all the banks that offer no doc, 0% financing. And if you want more information about our program, link will be down in the description below. Also, another thing I want to mention is you can get cash off of these cards. So these are going to be cards that you can get cash advances, and it'll still be a low rate. It's not going to be a high rate if you qualify for that 0% offer, but you have to have good credit for that. You need to have over 2 years worth of credit card history with no late payments. Your score needs to be over a 680. And also you can't have a bunch of inquiries on your reports as well. But if you have some of those inquiries and stuff, I can help you get those off. That's very easy to get the inquiries off. I even can help you get the late payments off. I do provide that information as well. And so the other way is if you are in the process of rebuilding your personal credit, you can start off with vendor credit that does not require that you have a personal credit check. It does not require that you have any personal ties to it. You don't have to have any business credit established or any business credit scores to start. And these accounts are going to help you build your business credit without a personal guarantee, without even using your personal credit at all. A lot of these vendors will be net 30. Some of them will be 60 days. Some of them will be 90 days. Some of them will be like 55 days. So that means that you have, if it's net 30, 30 days to pay. If it's net 60, 60 days to pay, so on and so forth. So really quickly, here are some of those examples of the types of credit accounts that you can get without using your personal credit. So eCredible, Uline, 76 used to be a gas card that did not require your personal credit, but now they require a personal guarantee because there was a lot of people on YouTube talking about gas cards, and a lot of people got the information who shouldn't have had the information, and they ruined it for everyone. So now you have to use your personal credit. Just wanted to throw that out there. Brex is one of them, but you will have to have a high revenue. You have to have at least, I believe, like 50 grand in your bank account to use Brex. They offer a MasterCard. We also have here Creative Analytics. They do marketing for you. We have the CEO Creative. They have business supplies that you can get and pay back within 30 days. These are no personal guarantee accounts. Advanced Auto Parts. They don't have a personal guarantee. Grainger, no personal guarantee. GM Motors. They do require a personal guarantee, but they a lot of times will approve you with a lower credit score. And then it's just a lot of stuff we have here. This is our program where we have a ton of different lines of credit that you can get without a personal guarantee and with a personal guarantee. But the thing is, we teach you how to actually get approved. We tell you exactly what you need to do to get approved in each step. So This is a powerful software, a powerful program, and this is something that can really help you a lot in the long run. But if you want to go ahead and get started, if you already have your business set up the right way and you want to go ahead and start getting some trade lines, you can start with eCredible, Uline. That's pretty easy to get. You can also get Creative Analytics, CEO Creative. I'll have the links down in the description to sign up for some of this stuff. Make sure that you share this video because I'm giving a lot of value here in this video. So share, like this video, subscribe to the YouTube channel, hit the bell icon, and comment down below if you have any questions, and I'll try my best to answer your questions as well. So those are the ways that you can get credit initially to start building out your business credit. Now, like I said, you can either use personal credit if you have good personal credit, you don't have any late payments. A lot of people will not tell you this. You cannot have any late payments within the last couple of years. You cannot have any collections and repossessions. Your credit has to be clean to get that business credit using your personal credit. So if you're one of those people who are still working on your personal credit and you need to get some things taken care of and you still need to get business funding, there are ways to get business funding even if you have some derogatory items on your personal credit. You can get it through having your revenue being consistently over 10K. You can get it through building your business credit profile using these vendor accounts. Some of the net 30s you can use. Some of these accounts are not even net 30. If I go back here and I go all the way to step 7, or actually I'm not going to show you step 7. In step 7, there are accounts that you can get that are MasterCards that you can get without using your personal credit. They'll only check your business credit. Sam's Club being one of them. They give out 10, 20,000 and they give out frequent increases. So you might start off with $8,000 or $10,000, but as you keep using your card, they're going to keep increasing that credit. And I've heard people get 40, 50,000 with just Sam's Club MasterCard, and sometimes that may be all that you need. And guess what? That's something you can get without even using your personal credit at all. So this is worth it. It's worth going through the process because you definitely can do this with multiple businesses and repeat the same process with a bunch of different businesses. This is powerful information, and a lot of people they don't realize it or they don't get it. But once you get this, you can be set for life if you get this information down pat. So recap, some of those vendors will only use your business credit profile and they sometimes will approve you. Some of those vendors actually in step 1 that I showed you, they don't even require that you have any business credit profile set up. So it's like credit builder accounts with your personal credit where you get those accounts that you don't even have to have any credit history, previous credit history to get approved. That's kind of what it is on the business side in step 1. But as you go through the different levels, you go through the different tiers, they go off of your already established business credit to approve you. So again, some of those starter vendors will include Quill, Uline, Granger, like I showed you inside of our program, CEO Creative, Creative Analytics, and then you can get secured credit cards from your bank. Sometimes those are really easy to get because, again, it is secured. So just like with personal credit, you can easily get those to jumpstart building your credit profile or rebuilding your credit. Another great secured credit card that you can get is the Tilful business credit card, and there will be a link down in the description for that as well. That is secured. They do not require any personal credit check, and they don't require that you have any personal financial documents or anything like that. And you do not have to have any previous business credit established. They report to all 3 business credit reporting agencies. So here's more results here about getting business credit approvals. So with 5 reported accounts, you can start getting some revolving credit without a personal guarantee. You can also get store credit cards. Like I mentioned with Sam's Card or Sam's Club, they have a MasterCard and they also have a store card, and they give high limits for both of those. So A lot of times they will approve you for the store card first, and then they'll approve you for their MasterCard. You can have both of those at the same time. So here's a Dell approval for over 10,000 with no PG. Racetrack, 7.6. Lowe's, they had multiple approvals in this one. 5,000, 10,000, 1,500, 7,000. Here's a $17,000 card. They have a BP MasterCard, which is no PG, and that's a MasterCard that you can use anywhere. So here's another case study. This lady was able to get 2,000 from Sprint, 4,500 from Amazon, 5,000 from Tractor Supply, 5,000 from Exxon, 6,000 from Fuelman, 7,000 from BJ's, BP 8,000, 10,000 from Lowe's, 12,000 from Apple, 15,000 from Shells, another Shells account for 15,000, Office Depot 15,000, Sears 15,000, Costco 20,000, Best Buy 40,000, Dell 40,000, Ford 40,000, plus 75,000, PNC 100,000, Pilot Flying J 200,000, and she had a trucking business or has a trucking business, and she got these high limit approvals by following the process, and she was able to start off small, and it just kept growing and growing and growing. And this is what happens when you build that thick business credit profile. A lot of people say, oh, well, I don't need this stuff, or it don't seem like I'm gonna need it, or blah 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 blah. Get it anyway. We're not saying get it and use it, but it's good to have, because that's going to make you look great to lenders with all of these huge name brand stores, as well as a lot of these are also major fuel companies that you're doing business with, major retail companies. And she was able to get a big line of credit or credit card with PNC Bank, and then a bigger one with Pilot Flying J for her trucks. So this is huge. There's a picture of all the cards. There is a car or truck that she got for her company in her business name with business credit. She got land in her business name. So with 10 reporting accounts, you can start getting revolving cash credit. And that's where you get to step 7, like I showed you previously, where you can get that Sam's MasterCard. You can also get, we have Ford in there. We have Ally Financial, where you can get cars from different places under your business name without even using your personal credit whatsoever. So here's some more approvals. 12,000 from PNC, 22,000 from Chase, 10,000 from Bank of America. So here's another case study from someone who got close to $1 million in credit. You can see here he has all kinds of credit. It's not just the store credit. There's Amex cards in there. There's Bank of America cards, Chase cards, and all of that. So his testimonial is he was looking for a fast way to get money to grow his consumer credit business. After failing to get approved for loans with several banks, he discovered the Business Finance Suite. After getting initial vendor credit, he continued applying for all types of credit. He has over 100 business credit cards that total over $1 million in available credit. He also has credit with PayPal and Kabbage, which is now bought out by American Express. So he used our Business Finance Suite to be able to learn how to get all of this credit and go through the process of making sure his business was set up properly, credibly, and getting that initial credit. Then he started building and stacking and stacking and stacking from there. All right, so how to get business credit and financing all in one place. So here is the Business Finance Suite. This is our software and our training platform where we help business owners get funding, get credit, and all types of financing for their business all in one place. So we literally have everything that you need here in one place. So the first of our finance suite is the 7-step training and interactive credit building software section, where we go through fundability and we pretty much teach you how your business is supposed to be properly set up in order to get approved. And then in step 2, we help you with setting up your Dun & Bradstreet, your Experian for Business, your Business Equifax, and then teach you how to look at your business credit reports. And then when you go and move on to step 3, this is where we are right now. This is step 3. This is where you can start getting initial credit that is easy to get with low requirements, that is easy to get approved for. And for each account where it says learn more, we literally tell you exactly what you need to do to get approved. So it's really a no-brainer. When you follow the steps, just like we tell you to follow the steps, and you go out there and start applying for stuff, it's easy to get approved because you know what to do and how to do it before you even apply. So here's the information, simple information for like Uline, where they only have net 30 terms, but they don't require a lot of requirements in order to approve you. Sometimes they change their rules. I believe right now they are requiring that you make a few payments before they start to report to the business reporting agencies or credit reporting agencies. D&B and Experian is who they report to. So once you do that, you can apply for their Net 30 account where they'll start reporting the trade line to help you build your business credit. So all you need for this account is to have your entity set up correctly, your D&B set up, your business license, your business bank account, and that's pretty much it. So for each of these accounts, we literally tell you who they report to, what are the terms, what do they need for you to actually get approved, what you need to have in order to get that approval, so on and so forth. We have banks in here as well. This is not just Net 30 accounts. We literally have banks that you can go to with revolving lines of credit. And we only have the ones that actually report, because there are a lot of banks out there that give out credit, but they don't report to the business credit reporting agencies. Therefore, you're not able to actually build business credit and keep getting more and more credit cards because they're not reporting. So they don't really help you when it comes to helping you build that credit profile so that you can get more and more funding. So we only give you the ones that actually report. So like Fulton Bank, they report to D&B. And when you click on learn more, we tell you exactly how to get approved. That's why this is so powerful. And when you get to that step 7, you can even find accounts in there that will allow you to get cards, like MasterCards, without even having a personal guarantee. And also you can get cars and trucks, which is, of course, auto financing, without having to have your personal credit ran and you have to personally guarantee those loans. So that is in step 7. You can get to that by following everything in each step. Oh, and I forgot to mention, we also have support with this. So we don't leave you hanging. If you get stuck on anything, you can call us and we'll walk you through everything. Like, we'll tell you what you need to do, whatever you get stuck on. We have business advisors that will help you each step of the way, Monday through Friday. They will call you once a week if you don't call them. So you get all the support that you need. You just have to make sure that you're not looking at this as a get rich quick scheme. You think something's supposed to fall out the sky and that you don't have to go through these steps and put in your effort and your time into building your business credit. So we have the ultimate solution for you. You just saw in the Business Finance Suite, we have everything laid out for you. We have a ton of different accounts, lines of credit, banks that you can go to get funding for all different types of reasons. There's bank issued credit in there. There's store credit. There is auto credit in there. It's a lot of information, a lot of different places you can go to get credit. So you're watching this training on your phone, your cell phone, your tablet, because you want the easiest and fastest way to get money and credit to grow. You probably have already struggled to get money and credit that you need and have yet to find a simple solution. So this is why our finance suite is perfect for you, because you want to build business credit and you want to have that business credit not linking to your personal credit, meaning it's not going to show up on your personal credit. It's only going to show up on your business credit. Therefore, it's not going to hurt your personal credit scores. And we have all of that in our Business Finance Suite. We only give you the banks and the lines of credit, the store credit, credit cards from all of the different places that report to only the business credit reporting agencies. And we tell you what you need to get approved. And you get access to funding to start and grow your business. So not only do we have those credit accounts available, we also have other financing options available for you as well to get auto financing, equipment financing, real estate financing, SBA loans. We can help you with that as well. Our system is set up in both English and Spanish. Also, you get the cutting edge technology that we have that helps you meet the credibility requirements and all the requirements before you apply. Also, I don't know if I showed this or not. Let me go back. So here's a powerful thing. Once you go through these steps and you go through and apply for different accounts and you add these different accounts to our system, whether you got approved or denied, the system is going to pick that up. And so when you go and click on a specific account that you want to apply for, it's going to tell you whether you are pre-qualified or not based off of this information that you put in the system. So it helps pre-qualify you before you even go out there and apply for anything. And now Loki just gave away the information for KeyBank. All right, so again, we make sure that your business is set up credibly. We get you set up with all 3 of the major credit reporting agencies. For the business side, you get access to discounted credit reports through NAV. You can learn how to dispute and fix inaccuracies on your credit reports, as well as you get the largest supply of credit issuers out there. Nobody else has this huge supply of all of the information, of the requirements, and all of that to get approved. Nobody else has this. This is something that our team does research on every single month to update all the information on whether or not the requirements have changed for each account that we have in the system. So we have a massive selection with underwriting guidelines so that you can get approved before you apply. We also have cash flow financing options and that unsecured credit card stacking option as well. We can do that for you. It's called our credit line hybrid. That is also something that we could do for you in the business finance suite, where we can get you up to $150,000 at 0% interest financing, but you have to have good personal credit. That's the only way we can do that for you, is if you have good personal credit, no late payments in the last 2 years, no charge-offs, and no collections. If you have some inquiries, we can help you get that off before you start, but you have to have no derogatory items on your report. We can also help you with SBA loans, like I previously mentioned, term loans and more. So if you want to get started with this business finance suite, now is the time. I have a special discount, a special offer, because we usually sell this sometimes for $3,000 and $4,000, sometimes $5,000 is the highest that has ever been priced at, because this is consulting and a software that you get. It's pretty much the cheat code, because we give you all the information that you need to have before you apply, so that you're almost guaranteed to get approved for the accounts. So this is really a no-brainer if you really want to succeed and be able to get money for your current business or the business that you're getting ready to start, or even future businesses. You might want to start a trucking company, or a Turo business, or an Airbnb business, or a real estate business. This stuff that we have in there is perfect for those types of businesses, because we have all types of trade accounts for cars and for home decor and all of that. So if you want to sign up, the link will be down in the description box below. It's going to come with bonuses. I have 6 special bonuses to go along with this to help you if you have bad personal credit. We have bonuses that are going to help you with fixing your personal credit. We are actually coming out with a software that we'll give you access to as well, that is going to help you fix your personal credit if you have derogatory items on your personal credit. So you can go ahead and get that credit line hybrid and get that $150,000 in business credit stacked up with 0% interest directly from the banks. Also, we give you business grant opportunities that you can go apply for. We just had a new release of a new course to help people find business grants. And we also give a big list of business grant opportunities that are currently out right now to help people go and apply for those as well. You get access to that as well. So you can get started right now for only $24.99. That's a one-time payment. You don't have to pay anything else. You get lifetime access to the finance suite, and then you get coaching. The coaching part of it, the support part, is for up to 12 months, but you get lifetime access to the finance suite. So time versus money. It will typically take you a while to try to figure everything out on your own. Sometimes it takes people a year or two to figure all of this out. I know it took me a long time to figure out everything when it comes to getting funding for my business. I didn't figure everything out until 2021, and I've been an entrepreneur for 8 years. So this will save you a lot of time and a lot of money, because you're going to try to spend a bunch of money trying to figure out what to do and all these courses to buy, but everything is all in one system, all in our one finance suite. So go ahead and get started. The link will be down in the description box below. If you are seeing this on a web page, this is going to have a button below the page or below this video that will automatically pop up for you to be able to sign up, go to the checkout, and complete your order. And here is a recap of the bonuses. You get a 30-minute coaching call with me initially. We're going to go over everything that you need to do to get started. We're going to go over the system to make sure you understand the system. We're going to go over your goals and see what we can do to lay out a plan to help you reach your goals. Also, you get our DIY credit repair kit that comes with our guide. That's a $99 value. Our letters, that's another $99 value. You get 25 plus credit repair letters that can help you get negative items removed off of your credit reports. Also, you get a list of 10 plus credit builder accounts that will instantly boost your credit score up to 100 points or more. Also, a secret lenders list, as well as our business grants, along with the grant proposal template. You're going to get the whole course. I need to change this because this is old information. We just came out with a course, and we're going to actually give you the whole course as a bonus. So if you want all of this plus the business finance suite, which is going to pretty much be everything you need all in one place, and you're going to get access to our software where you can actually plug those letters in that we're going to give you for free into the software. And it's crazy. I don't even want to spill too much beans, but it's going to melt out the letters for you and help you repair your credit pretty much for free. So a lot of value that we're offering here for just a one-time payment. That's a total of over $900 in value that you're getting for free on top of getting the business finance suite. So there is 100% satisfaction guaranteed. We will work with you until you get results. I am not kidding. I call people all the time. I try to help people as much as possible on top of my team calling you guys or the people that purchase multiple times a month to make sure everybody's doing good. And if someone has a problem, we try to quickly address any issues. We really actually do not usually have any issues. Most of the time, we get people who are ready to go, ready to start building their credit, ready to start getting financing, and they follow the steps and they start getting approved for different accounts. So we have business credit coaches waiting to help you that will work with you until you get the financing that you need. We're not going to leave you hanging like a lot of people who sell you courses. They can't, or you can't get a hold of them. You can't call them. You cannot speak to them. You just have a digital course and that's it. We don't do that. You are able to talk to us, email us, call us, and all of that. So we provide support, and we're here to help you start your business, to grow your business with the business finance suite. So click the link below this video if you are on YouTube. And if you are seeing this on a landing page or anything like that, click the button below this video to get started. that is it for this training. Thank you for watching. If you are watching on YouTube, subscribe to the channel. Hit the bell icon to receive notifications on when I release new videos. And also comment down below if you have any questions or concerns, and I will answer those questions. See you in the next video.